and a happy Wednesday to you. It looks nice out there. It's the 24th of June, 2026. Some sunshine this morning. Humidity not as bad as what we normally anticipate for this time of June.
Yeah.
So enjoy that this morning. Partly cloudy skies today, about a 30% chance of an afternoon shower, 87 the high. Thursday, a little chance of rain, 88. Friday looking pretty good, 20% chance of showers, 92. And for Saturday and Sunday, it should be nice weather, but it will be hot. We're going to get into those 90-degree temperatures, and heat indexes for early next week look like we're going to get into the triple digits. It's going to be a little warm.
Ooh.
But here we are. Yeah, we're in the thick of summer.
All righty.
We're in it. We've got to get used to it. Dress cool.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I don't know. I used to tolerate heat a whole lot better than I do nowadays.
Not so much, huh?
I'm going to work on it.
Your body's like, no, go back into the air conditioning, Richard.
Yes. My brain is like that, too.
Yeah.
How do you think he's going to be working on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Parrott Structural Services, parrottss.com, 668-2626. When the foundation starts to go south, you need somebody that's going to put it right back up where it belongs. And whether it be slab jacking or grout pumping or soil stabilization or a helical pier system, you can count on Parrott Structural to do it right the first time, every time. They are loaded with experience and integrity, which means they're going to shoot you straight every step of the way, and they're going to take care of your problem with great aplomb. If you've never had a plum, you're really missing out here. You need to give them a call at 668-2626. Find out more at parrottss.com. They're licensed, they're bonded, they're insured, they're E-Verify compliant, and they're the ones who say, look, get yourself a structural engineer. We want you to be sure that what we're telling you is 100% true. Parrott Structural Services, parrottss.com. Bonnie XO, not her real name, has unearthed a few cracks in her relationship with Jelly Roll that ultimately led to their split. She says they really haven't been communicating for the last year and a half.
Mm.
Wow, that's a long time.
Weren't they recently at an award show together?
Yeah, they were.
They all,
apparently not talking.
everything looked okay.
Yeah.
Did he send her a written invitation?
I don't know.
Mm.
If so, it was maybe written on his face. Okay. What? He's got a lot of tattoos.
I know he
okay.
does.
All right.
Makes him look like he's crying, and I don't know what all he's got there.
I don't know what the hell's going on there
He's
either.
got too much going on there.
Yeah, that's
She
part
said,
of it.
I was always like protecting him and always making sure he was okay and like always chasing him. And I literally was the glue that held us together. She said, I think it's safe for me to say that I loved my husband a little bit more than he loved me. Well, she also said that early on, while he was trying to build a career, she had sugar daddies that were helping to pay for everything. And then she was turning tricks on the road. For those of you that don't know what that means, she's talking about card tricks. She was on the corner.
Yeah,
she
let's
was
just
doing,
leave it there. Y'all know what that. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is an interesting
Uh-huh.
marriage.
Yeah. But she loves him a little bit more than he loves her. I'm like, yeah. And you learn that by sleeping around, I guess, for money? Is that how that works? I don't know. Whew.
She claims for him. Richard, she did it all for him.
Did it all for him.
Mhm.
Sure. That
Yep,
makes perfect sense.
that's what she says.
Okay.
Wow. Didn't take her long to start yapping about what really happened.
Yeah. Not long at all.
Hey.
She's
You know,
prepping for her tell-all book.
I was going to say,
guess
save
so.
it for the book, Bonnie XO. That's what you need to do.
No, this is just a tease. There's a lot more to come.
I'm not sure how you, somebody like her, let's say, I don't know. When I say somebody like her, I mean lovely, well-built, attractive, obviously very sexually active, maybe more so than she should be, finds herself marrying a 500-pound guy. You're like, really? You chased him down? And she said that some of those early shows, there were only 20 people. And she slept with all of them. But anyway.
They've been together 10 years. I don't know how far back it was that he was in jail. And what, how I don't know how did we meet story. But it's just.
She had sugar daddies, but she's like, I'm sorry, I have to leave here and go to my jailbird husband. I'm going to go hang out with him. The guy's face looks like an 8th grade detention desk. That's where I'm going to go.
I've never thought that, but you're really pretty close there.
Yeah.
8th grade detention desk.
Yikes.
What?
Both him and Post Malone.
Well, she's got a whole bunch of tats as well. They're all over her.
Yeah. Not on her face, though.
No.
That helps to some degree. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on that
That's
story
just-
for you,
it's
only
so
because
bizarre.
it's voyeurism on our part. It's really none of our damn business, but we're going to keep an eye on it
Right.
anyway. I can't decide who I love more: the Norwegians, who took over Times Square the other day with
That
their
was cool.
famous Norwegian rowing,
Yeah.
or the Tartan Army from Scotland, who took over Miami yesterday.
Yes, all that you too.
As they marched. First off, they went in their hotel. They were like standing in the pool. They were playing bagpipes. All the kids that were there, not on spring break, obviously, but were just there, were like getting into it. They were digging it. They were loving the Scottish guys. And then the Tartan Army marched, and I mean literally marched like an army down the streets to end up at the Marlins game, and they filled the stadium for the first time in a long time.
That's really great.
The Miami Marlins have not had a full stadium in some time, but everybody from Scotland was like, we're going. So Lone Depot Park got absolutely packed. They did it at Fenway. They drank Boston out of beer, and now they're saying they're doing the same thing to Miami. And of course, they got a game today. I'm not sure who exactly it is that they're playing, but a match they call it. Yes, they have a soccer match.
And officials in Miami are going, how long can we keep the Scottish people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
please.
They're
We
helping
want
our
them to stick around for a
economy.
while.
Exactly.
The video of them marching to this game is really something to behold. Now, I've been to what's the name of the park in Atlanta? Now it's slipping my mind.
Truest.
Truist Park, yeah. And there is, it's a crowd of people marching through some fairly thin corridors to get to the stadium, to get in, to get their seats. It's true. But these guys are, they're marching in lockstep and they're playing bagpipes while they're doing it. And they're all wearing tartan plaid. That's got to be an experience.
Oh, yeah.
Could you
How
imagine
much fun.
being there and
They-
seeing that
they
up close?
marched apparently right through Little Havana
Mm.
in Miami. So
Cubans probably
they're
jumped
like,
on board.
what is all of this?
They were like, ready
This is
to
very
go.
confusing. What are you all doing here?
Scots have a tough poll, by the way. They got Brazil.
Ooh.
Oh, that will be
ooh,
difficult.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good luck with you, Scott. So they were excited about winning their first FIFA World Cup game this year. Like they hadn't won one in a while. Apparently, they get to FIFA, they lose the first round, and it's like, well, thanks everybody, good night.
They've got one guy on roller blades with
Yeah,
a skirt on and playing the bagpipes
Love
as
it.
he's going down the road.
love it.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
I know we did this story a couple of days ago when it happened. My buddy Carlos Mencia in tax trouble over in California. They say he owes something like $8 million in alleged unpaid taxes. But his lawyer is now going on offense and saying, are you serious? You felt the need to send armed agents in the wee small hours of the morning, lock him up? This wasn't a crime that involved even something like pepper spray. It wasn't a knife. It wasn't a gun. There was nothing violent about it. And you locked him up for 4 days, put him behind bars as a hold to keep him from posting bail because you claimed you believe the funds were obtained through illegal means. There's no illegal means. He made his money by doing stand-up comedy. Now, maybe he didn't pay the bills, but he didn't sell drugs for this money.
Right.
He didn't transport, flesh for this money. He did it doing stand-up, and you guys kept him in jail for 4 solid days, making him lose out on about $40,000 worth of stand-up gigs.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That could have helped pay some of the money that he owes.
Absolutely. So, yeah, his and he's already claimed not guilty. He says, not guilty. You guys have made a mistake. We're going to straighten all this out. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm glad to see he's got a lawyer that's, ready to come back and jump in their faces. They did lower his bail from $250,000 to $50,000.
Wow, that was a drop.
Uh-huh. We may be seeing him come around a little bit more frequently in the future. Like, I got to work more. I need to get in the... Is a Stardome hiring? Rodeo returning to D.C. this week for the USA 250th celebration. Hasn't been there in 4 decades. You believe that? They haven't had a rodeo in Washington, D.C. So when people say this is not my first rodeo, you can say, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Haven't been there in 40 years.
Well, it
I know
might be
for-
their
yeah.
first.
No, that's their first radio. I know it is. Netflix's mega podcast venture is failing miserably. You know, it's funny to me because Netflix is like, look, we stream movies and we stream television programming, and now we're getting into things like NFL football and MMA fighting, and we're really starting to make some headway. And they go, why don't we also branch out into podcasting? Why don't you leave that to the radio people? You can't do everything, Netflix.
Nope.
And they really did fail to build any sort of audience whatsoever. My guess is they're going to be jettisoning that department, selling it off or something pretty quickly here because it's not working. And last but not least, Paramount is pushing ahead with another Yellowstone prequel.
Oh, boy.
What year is this one going to
It's a
be?
good question. At 1883 and 1923, what is this going to be, like 1955? I have no idea. But, you know, you find a horse like this, you beat it to death, and then you keep on beating it.
Mm-hmm.
Which they've done.
That's
Congratulations.
exactly, you beat
Which
the
I
dead
kind of
horse.
hate.
Way to
so,
go.
But, oh well.
eTech Communications, eTech.cc, 2 to 20 phones, getting rid of your copper wire and making sure that you have the voice over internet protocol that you need, plus all the features you want, none you don't. Call forwarding. How about virtual assistant? There's so much more. You can find it all at eTech.cc. Check it out there. eTech Communications, eTech.cc. 921, Dixon and Vining, Talk 99.5, talking995.com. Thanks for hanging out here throughout the course of this rather lovely Wednesday morning. It's going to be an even lovelier afternoon with a tiny chance of rain. And that rain chance just kind of hovers for the next couple of days. But overall, it's going to be warm and mostly dry. You're listening to Dixon and Vining on Talk 99.5 and talk995.com.
Let's get your used car sold quickly. Oh, my goodness. If you've been through the process, I've done this. Not a lot of fun to try to sell a vehicle. And a lot of times you do that because, when you try trading in a car, a lot of the equity in that car goes with the dealership. And you're like, I don't like how that feels at all. I met Craig years ago at Birmingham Broker, and I told him the very next time that I was going to sell my car, wasn't going to do it myself, that I was going to bring my vehicle to him. And wow, am I glad that I did. I will never sell another vehicle myself again. I will never trade a car in. I will always get it sold through Birmingham Broker first and then move on to the next car that I want to purchase. It's really a great way, a safe way, smart way. These guys are great at what they do. They need your vehicle, though. If you got a couple of minutes today, tomorrow, before the weekend, go see them, pull into the bay, let them just give them a couple of minutes with it, and they'll run the numbers, and they'll actually tell you exactly what they're going to list it for and what they think that they can get for you on that automobile. So whether it's a truck or an SUV or a sports car, give them a shot. I promise you, you'll never sell another car another way. It's the best way to get the most equity out of it, and you don't have to do any of the work. That's what's beautiful about Birmingham Broker. So go see these guys, 2224 4th Avenue South in downtown Birmingham, and their website, very simple, bhambroker.com. Say hello to Craig and the guys and tell them we said hello to bhambroker.com.
There we go.
It's Steve's turn.
Well, over the past couple of years, we've been seeing a lot of the fallout from all those stupid rules that we came up with because of COVID. NCAA basically opening up a can of worms. They allowed more than the usual 5 years of eligibility, even in giving us, in more than one case, not just 6, but even 7-year players. You might remember the movie Tommy Boy. Chris Farley's character gets picked up from college, said he's been going to college for 7 years like a lot of people do. David Spade's character fired back. Yeah, we call those people doctors. Well, we aren't producing any athletic doctors, but hey, some in the NCAA have finally woken up, and thankfully so. Yesterday afternoon, the Division I cabinet, didn't even know that was a thing, convened and unanimously approved a measure that sets a new 5-year eligibility rule that states that the eligibility clock starts on a student athlete. Once it does, they have at most 5 seasons of allowable play at their selected schools. Yes, that includes all transfers. When does that clock start? When they initially enroll in their first chosen school, or at the beginning of the academic year following their 19th birthday, whichever comes first. The cabinet's hoping that this is going to eliminate the need for the NCAA to approve waivers, which might cut down also on some redshirting, which is a habit of a school signing a talented player, but having them sit out of play for a year, basically, and it gives them another year of eligibility. Now, these moves have been highly criticized in the wake of the number of athletes who have sued the NCAA seeking more years in college, which we'll continue that in a moment. But on the redshirt note, any student athlete not granted a redshirt and has just completed their 4th year, they're not going to get a 5th year of eligibility. So there you go. The new model takes effect for the upcoming academic year for all schools in the NCAA, but previously enrolled student athletes will be grandfathered into the old system. NCAA will take each case on a case-by-case basis. And then that gets us back to the case of Brendan Sorsby. This is the Texas Tech quarterback who initially sought another year, but his story is a little bit different. He was the one that was found to have bet on games, including ones that he was participating in while he was at Indiana before going to Texas Tech. Prompted the NCAA to tell him that he was done in college, and when the Big 12, which, yeah, they're the league that Texas Tech is in, sued to punish not only Sorsby but the school if he stayed, the quarterback switched gears and declared himself eligible for the NFL supplemental draft. Well, there's a fly in that ointment, too. The NFL has decided that they're not even going to hold a supplemental draft this year and sent a letter, sharply worded, to Sorsby that stated, for example, quote, "Your application carries with it a lot of issues, core of the game integrity issues," in saying that they weren't going to allow it. Well, of course, this has upset Sorsby's attorney, so he feels that the decision is in violation of the collective bargaining agreement, and he's set to appeal to the NFL Players Association. Not sure what other option Sorsby has here. UFL not going to begin play in 2027 until after the 2027 NFL Draft. Canadian Football League pretty much got their roster set for their season this year, and not sure any team there is going to take him anyway. So Sorsby's in wait-and-see mode, and that's what you get for betting on games, especially ones you participate in. We call that the lesson that Pete Rose should have taught you.
Arena football,
yeah.
anyone?
Maybe. Worked for Kurt Warner.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, he's a talented guy, but a lot of bad decision-making there.
Mm-hmm.
You think he held on to his NIL money?
I hope he did.
Ooh.
Some of it, anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
You're going to need it. You're out of work for a year, dude.
Yeah, at least a year. It could be longer than that. You know.
Yeah, could.
I'm kind of interested to see the Vanderbilt quarterback, getting picked up late, like he did, and then kind of they found a spot for him. I guess they decided this guy's too good to let him slide, but then they looked at this guy and they went, he's not good enough, not good enough. 'Cause I'll tell you one thing: the NFL will forgive a multitude of sins if you are good enough.
Sure.
This is why Colin Kaepernick did not end up staying in the game, but someone like what was the name of the? He was a Falcon, I believe, who stabbed somebody. Was he a Falcon?
No, you're thinking of Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens. He was a Raven.
Yeah.
Stabbed a guy.
Yeah.
Stabbed a guy.
Not forgiven.
No problems. Just get back out there on the field, pal. You're like, wow, okay.
Thanks.
So yeah, they'll forgive a multitude of sins if you are good enough. And Brandon, not good enough, obviously. This is interesting. I was watching a little interview with Jason Alexander the other day, George from Seinfeld, and he said, the whole reason that we demanded $1 million apiece for the last couple of years is because they weren't going to cut us in on some of the syndication profits. And we knew that the longer we stayed in these roles, the less likely it was we were going to be able to find new jobs. Because, you get so tied to a character that
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah, it's
every
really
time I
hard
look
to
at
find
that,
something.
all I see is George. All I
Yeah.
see is Kramer. The only person who managed to break out of that was Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who did it 2 times, with the New Adventures of Old Christine and then Veep. But that is a rarity that they pulled that off. And I was thinking about that with football, too. Once you're there, it's like, dude, I'm going to spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair because I've been involved in 17 car crashes every week for the past 16 weeks. You better pay me a lot of money. So I'm starting to understand these multi-million-dollar contracts that these guys get. What are you going to do after
You got
that?
a small window.
Yeah.
Small window.
Make all the money you can, and maybe that's why they're making the NIL money that they can as well. 9:30 is our time. It's Dixon and Vining on Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com. We are going to talk a little bit about food coming up here. Eggo.
Let go of my ego.
Yeah.
Let go
Everybody
of it.
knows the saying. Believe it or not, they're not adding protein to the waffles. That seems
Well,
to
they
be
really
the new thing.
should.
That's
Come
that's
Where's
all the
the
rage.
protein?
That's all the rage.
That'll be the next headline.
Probably. If you have a regular version, you're going to have a protein version of it. No, they're doing something else with the Lego My Eggos. A couple of new, never-before-seen blizzards at Dairy Queen.
I'm intrigued.
Come on.
Yeah. And little Debbie comes back to the table with a new way to get diabetes. It's wonderful. Stick around.
I know it.
LMFAO. I've got all their song.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, right
All
there.
their
That's
song.
it. All their song.
All their song.
No, didn't they do something, the shuffle, something about a shuffle, something else?
Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle.
Party Rock is in the house tonight. 9:35, Dixie Divining, Talk 99.5, Talk995.com. Alabama Tree Pros at 308-4158. Ready to come out and handle whatever your tree situation may be. Now, best case scenario, they can save the tree. A worst case scenario, they got to take it all the way down and grind up the stump. Somewhere in the middle, there's a tree trim involved, right? But you know what? Whatever it is you need, they are gauged to handle it. And a lot of these tree services, they don't know anything about saving the tree. All they know about is chopping them down. So, if you really would like to save the money and save the tree, it's not going to be free, but they're going to come out and they're going to give you some pointers on how you can actually keep that tree going for any amount of time. And they'll give you a prognosis as to when it will be time to do something with it. They do that with all the trees, and I love that. That is AlabamaTreePros.com online, AlabamaTreePros.com. They are licensed, bonded, and insured, and they stable all that information in the back. If you're lower than the other guy's estimate, it's just that simple. AlabamaTreePros.com, 308-4158. Who could possibly imagine Krispy Kreme letting a 4th of July go by without coming up with a couple of new donuts?
Yeah, this is smart on their part.
They know their stuff.
Yep.
I look forward to hearing about these.
They have come up with 2 new donuts and 2 returning faves. As you might imagine, they are star-spangled. I mean,
Well,
what
why
is
wouldn't
it?
they
What do
be?
you expect? I mean, it looks to me like what we have here is one red Bismarck-style donut. It's probably loaded with white cream, and it's got white and blue sprinkles on top.
Very festive.
Then you've got just the regular chocolate-covered glazed donut that has got red, white, and blue sprinkles.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have what looks like a cake donut with a blue frosting on it and gold sprinkles. Is that for Donald Trump? I don't know.
Might be.
Yeah, could be. And then
The
a
doozy.
standard classic Krispy Kreme glaze that is decorated to look like the American flag.
Also like
Aw.
that they went a little step further and did something special for the box.
Yeah.
Like if you buy a dozen,
Mm-hmm.
their red, white, and blue 250th anniversary box.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
like
a
it.
keepsake.
Well, really?
No,
Take it home and
What are
frame
we
it.
doing with that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So put it with your Bear Bryant Coca-Cola bottle
Oh, yeah, those are
and
somewhere.
your
in
can
the-
of Billy beer.
They're in the. I don't have that.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, well, mine is getting rarer by the minute then.
My dad did. I don't know what he ever did with it.
Everybody had one at one point or another, I
A
think.
Billy Bear?
Yeah. We all thought it was going to be a collector's item. Ha!
Missed it by that much.
Yeah.
It's much wider than that.
A Tex-Mex chain is closing nationwide. You may not be familiar with it, but maybe you've seen their products on grocery store shelves. On the Border. You familiar with
They're
it?
going bye-bye?
What?
No, I'm not very. I don't think I've ever eaten
Well,
at-
we
on the Border.
Karen and I did once when we were out of town. I can't
Mhm.
remember where exactly we were. It's been a long time.
Was it any good?
Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't like we left out of there and said, God, I wish we had one of these in Birmingham. No, sorry, it wasn't that.
Kind of a Chipotle, Qdoba, Moe's type of thing, or
Sit down Mexican restaurant.
sit-down Mexican restaurant? Okay. Yeah, they were unable to make it. The owners are closing it. There may still be a few franchises out there, but get this: they're blaming Korean barbecue.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
There's room for everybody. Korean barbecue is so different than Tex-Mex. food.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's two completely different worlds.
Yeah,
What are they talking
that
about?
sounds like a bad excuse.
Hmm.
Come on, try a little harder. Come on the Border.
All right, it's regular barbecue then. Fine. How about that?
Wow, the nearest one to us is in Orlando, Florida.
Chains
That
like
might have been where we were.
K-Pot and Hot Pot are driving the Korean barbecue trend, according to the folks over there at On the Border who are licking their wounds right now. So unfair. The Dairy Queen got a couple of new blizzards. You know, when they talk about a couple of new blizzards or anything along those lines, I can't help but crack up just a little bit because I'm like, excuse me, can't you make anything in a blizzard?
Yes.
You go, you're going to
One
put
would
that,
think.
yeah.
You
you're
put
gonna-
anything in it.
you're going to put the soft serve ice cream in there. and then you're going to mix in the things I tell you to, and they'll mix as many as you want. I mean, the cost goes up as you go. But I can tell you from experience, you don't want more than 3.
That's probably a good round number.
More than 3.
3 might be a little busy too.
Yeah,
depending on what you put in there.
Yeah, exactly. It can get a little lost on you if you're not careful. So you don't want more than 3 for sure. But they do have 3 new ones that they're coming out with that look at least a little bit interesting. The patriotic slushies. They got those too.
No, sure.
But here's the strawberry mango flavored Mochi Blizzard.
What?
The Biscoff Cookie Blizzard.
Hello.
And the
Yes.
Mexican style hot chocolate made with Abuelita Blizzard. Abuelita.
Right.
Abuelita. Seasonal menu is only available for a limited time at participating locations. Mexican style hot chocolate is actually it's a little spicy, right? And then it's not as sweet.
I
have
don't know that. I don't know that.
I think you're right, yeah.
I would ask someone to text in, but my text groove is gone.
it's
I can't
gone.
get at it.
It went away.
Hate it when that happens.
It shut down
It
on
died.
us. It to 1,000 deaths. So sad.
Maybe tomorrow it'll be back up.
Maybe tomorrow. Sorry.
Yeah, you know the Hey Nows. The Hey Now people are going to hate that.
Oh, what are they going to do? What will they do without the Hey Nows pouring in?
I don't know.
My God,
but it's down.
You'll have to call him. Call him and say, hey, now, let him just go from one to the...
Yeah, 545-9950. Line them up.
That probably won't drive John Bird crazy.
You'll be like,
much.
what is going on today?
Cup Noodles just released its most unexpected flavors yet. Oh, I don't know that that's true. I thought the unexpected flavors were really
Unexpected.
the wings ones, and they
Yeah.
had the garlic parmesan, the hot wing with ranch, and then what was the other one? Lemon pepper. And by the way, lemon pepper was the best out of those 3.
Really?
I know. Yeah, the hot wing, the buffalo wing with ranch was inedible.
Oh.
Inedible.
Well, that's
Inedible.
good to know. Thank you for letting
Why?
us know
What
that.
was it about it?
The buffalo sauce was great. The ranch destroyed it.
Oh,
There was just something about the ranch flavor in there that was like, no, this is not working for me at all.
and you can't separate those out.
No, unfortunately,
okay.
they were stuck together. Americans take their barbecue seriously, and nothing stings quite like a cookout that doesn't deliver. Whether you're a fan of sweet and smoky Kansas City barbecue sauce or Texas-style brisket with a dry rub, said the Senior Vice President of Marketing Priscilla Stanton in a press release, Cup Noodles is here to make sure that you don't get cooked this summer over a barbecue gone wrong. The only barbecue debate this summer should be about your favorite regional style, not a grill in flames or a backyard full of hungry people staring down at an inedible pulled pork.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
The 2 flavors they're coming up with, Texas barbecue and Kansas City barbecue.
Hey,
So
where's
forget-
Alabama barbecue?
Yeah, forget Memphis, Alabama,
What?
Carolinas. Those don't matter.
I'm not sure you can say that Alabama has its own style of barbecue, can you?
I think we're a melting pot of barbecue.
Right. Yeah,
That's
I
what
would
it
say that
feels
we're
like.
kind of a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes make a Memphis style, I sometimes make a Kansas City style, I sometimes make a Texas style. I never make a Carolina style because I hate those people and I hate that food.
Well,
Okay, then.
didn't see that. Richard.
See, that's the unexpected part.
Mm,
Forget
right
what
there.
they did.
That's right. I don't hate those people, but I do not like Carolina style barbecue. That mustard based sauce that's so tangy and
That's a no-go for Richard.
vinegary and
I kind of like it.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes.
Well, you are welcome to it. You can have my portion. How about that?
Okay.
See, I look at it this way. It's kind of like pizza.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's got their favorite, but it's pizza. It's good. Barbecue, if it's done right, if the meat's done right, it's probably going to be pretty good.
If I can have the barbecue, the Carolina style barbecue, even though vinegary though it may be, without the sauce, I'm on board for that. I will eat that. Then maybe I put my own sauce on it. I don't know. But the minute you start throwing things, I'll never forget sitting there in Banner Elk. I know you must have been there at least once, Valerie. Banner
Yeah.
Elk, North Carolina. No?
I've never been.
It's up there by Sugar Mountain and all that skiing area. And looking for a place to eat, it's not really a touristy area, and found this barbecue joint halfway up the mountain. Pulled in, got in there. Oh, smelled fantastic. Was very excited about it. They brought us. I ordered ribs. The missus ordered pulled pork like she always does. And I said, "Excuse me, can we get some sauce?" I said, "It's on the table." I looked around and said, "I don't see no sauce on the table." It's in the bowl right there. This white, rather clear, Thin liquid is your sauce. Do I have that right? Do I understand this correctly? This is your sauce. This is your clear liquid. I ate those ribs with zero sauce because I took a small sample and it was like, oh no, we're not doing this.
Not for you.
We're not going to ruin these ribs with this.
Well,
Next time you'll know, take your own sauce.
Yeah.
Do you remember how good the ribs were, or were they good?
The ribs were passable. They were
Okay.
good. They were okay. They were a little vinegary too because they kind of cook them with a vinegar steam deal.
Gotcha.
You know, that's North Carolina for you. South Carolina's a little bit different. They tend to do more of the mustardy style, which is, I understand how people can like it. I'm not crazy about it. I don't really like Carolina style sauce, but hey, to each their own, I say. New Eggo product is first for the brand's iconic frozen waffle line. Zero added sugar.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the natural stuff or whatever just kind of comes along with it, and they'll leave that, but they
Is
won't
it?
add
I wonder how
anything.
much it changes the flavor without having it in there.
Do you think it makes it more malty? Because I like a good malty
Might.
waffle.
It might.
But getting out and blueberry brings in a fruity flavor, and they've got blueberry and raspberry, I guess, are the two. And yes, protein plays a role. Of course it does.
Well,
Everything is
sure.
protein now. I'm surprised they didn't come out with pretzel waffles during the.
Yuck. Oh.
Oh, boy.
But that'd be worth a try, huh?
Are they diet waffles? Not really.
Just probably better for you.
I mean, even the same way that the zero added sugar or zero sugar Oreos are like, this is not a diet food.
No.
Oh, it's for diabetics is what it is. It's
Yeah.
it's not a diet food because it's still a ton of calories in there. Probably the same thing with the Eggos. Little Debbie's newest snack combines two of its best treats of all time. Are you ready for this?
Wait a minute. They're going down the Taco Bell road of just
Yep.
saying, hey, we've got this stuff. Let's figure out a new way to put it.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Okay.
You have figured it out, Steve. Congratulations.
Yay, me.
You love the fudge rounds, don't you? Of course you do. Do you love the cream pies?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Nick Saban does.
How about if we made fudge round cream pies?
Oh, yeah.
Now you got a fudge round on each
okay.
side, top and bottom, and you got the cream pie in the middle, and it's, hello.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right.
I
Yeah.
bet that's pretty good.
I bet it's disgusting
Disgustingly good.
in all the best ways. I mean,
Yes,
don't
I
get me
have
wrong.
another
yeah.
one.
All right, little Debbie,
Let's look out for these.
keep up the great work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're doing yeoman's work here. When are you going to figure out something new for Christmas? You'll come up with something, I guarantee it. Now that you're just reworking everybody's
turned
stuff.
into Taco Bell.
Christmas tree cream pies.
I like it.
Oh,
Why not?
yeah.
Why not, I say. 948 Dixon and Vining. You won't get any of your text next unless the text line suddenly magically reappears.
And it might.
It could. You never can tell. But we will get to the Dixon and Vining question of the day. Lobo. 9:53 with Dixon Inviting, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. Couple of things going on right now. Donald Trump has canceled the signing of the housing bill. A lot of people not crazy about the housing bill. Feel like maybe it's, I don't know. Anytime you run across something that is this supposedly bipartisan, lots of Democrats and lots of Republicans all agreeing on it, it means it's largely more Democrat than Republican. And so there's a lot of Republicans who are like, yeah, I'm not so sure about this. But it did pass the House and the Senate by a pretty wide margin. I think 85-5 in the Senate. 10 people didn't vote, obviously. But he has canceled the signing of it until the Save America Act is passed. Okay, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, use a
Good luck
little
with that.
leverage.
I'd really like to see that first, right?
Have some leverage. I like that. That's also right now. Marco Rubio is kind of touring the Middle East. He's in Kuwait right now, trying to sell the Iran deal. Anytime you have to try to sell a deal that's already agreed upon, it's never a good sign. You know, it's a little bit like, remember when Obama passed the Affordable Care Act, got that through, and then went on a tour to promote it across America? You're like, whoa, if you have to promote it after you've already passed it,
That's
it
a
might not
problem.
be that good, huh?
That's exactly right.
So that's certainly what people are thinking about this Iran deal. But the important thing is Rubio is there for one really big reason, and that is to try to separate the Hezbollah-Israel part from the Iran-USA part. He's trying to persuade everybody that, look, these two shouldn't have anything to do with each other. We can fix the Iran-USA part and let the Hezbollah-Israel part,
Let them work it out.
That can be its own thing, you know, and he's got to try to convince them of that, and hopefully he can get that done, because otherwise it's just a license to screw things up. It's really, you know, it's allowing one small chink in the armor to lose
Messing
the battle
whole
for
thing
you.
up. Exactly.
And I apologize to my Asian friends for that saying. 9:55. Now let's do this.
Dixon and Vining's question of the day.
All right, aside from Castaway, name a movie with an ambiguous ending. We were just talking about this the other day. I thought it'd make a good. I thought it would make a very good Dixon and Vining question of the day. A movie with an ambiguous ending, Steve-O.
Blade Runner.
Oh yeah,
Trying to figure out whether Decker is a replicant or not.
yeah. They say he was. I'm still like, don't get it. Never really did get it. What about you, Hillary?
I said No Country for Old Men.
That is a weird one.
That is a weird film.
I mean, Javier Bardem just wandering down the street. You're like, what in the world? And I don't, huh? No.
You,
okay.
Richard?
Oh, gosh. I know so very many of them. I will throw out Robert Redford in The Candidate. He piles into the back of the limousine and says, what the hell do we do now? And you have no idea what happens next. Probably something good. Jimmy has a good one, Phantasm. I've never liked the ending of Phantasm. Never understood it. It's very confusing. I think it was designed to be that
Been
way.
so long since I've seen it, I can't remember it.
Just kind of, I don't know.
Jakey says John Carpenter's The Thing. Yes. Good
yeah.
one. Billy Ray says, let me be the first to say Pulp Fiction.
Oh, wow.
Zed's dead, baby.
Yeah. What's not to understand about that?
Lee says, Total Recall, was any of the story real or just manufactured in his mind?
We don't know, do we?
I feel like it was real. Andy says, Mandy, that movie is like a bad acid trip. I've had a bad acid trip. Casablanca. Yes, looks like the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Very good. Disclosure Day, says Steve. Haven't seen it. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, gosh.
They ended it that way because they ran out of money. They just were like,
And it was funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious to me. I didn't get it. The first couple of times I watched it, I was I'm like, what is going on here? And then I began to catch the glimpses of the historian in and off as they worked their way through the movie, and you kept seeing this guy, and you're like, oh, okay, he's in the, yeah, got it, okay. Eraserhead. I didn't know what was going on from the beginning to end, and after it was over, I really didn't care, says Joe Pat.
Wow.
Eraserhead's a pretty crappy movie. Ginger says, a serious man not knowing what happened fed into the whole point of the movie's message. Gone with the Wind. Oh, tomorrow is another day. Birdman. The Graduate. Oh, I love The Graduate. Good one. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. No, we have a pretty good idea what happens there. Cross of Iron. James says Inception. Yeah. King Kong versus Godzilla, 1962.
Oh my gosh. Huh?
Robert says, what the hell does ambiguous mean? Anything from M. Night Shyamalan, says Carl. I'm not sure that's true.
Not all of them, no.
No, I'm not sure that's true. A Clockwork Orange, very good.
Yeah.
Blair Witch Project, did the people ever find their tissues?
That's the question you want
It
answered?
is. That's the question for me anyway. American Psycho, yeah, that was a good one. The Ninth Gate, oh my gosh. Long movie. Long, dark movie. Worth the watch if you can sit through it. The Ninth Gate, yeah.
All right.
3 Days of the Condor, Summersby, Behind the Green Door, hey, Rowdy. K-Pax. Plus, I absolutely hated that movie. I love that movie. I love the movie K-Pax. It was interesting. A lot of good stuff in it, you know. I was just thinking about, for some reason, because Kevin Spacey was in K-Pax, of course. I was thinking about the fourth edition of Austin Powers that's supposed to be coming out. And I think, how do you top? You had Tom Cruise, Gwyneth Paltrow, John Travolta, Kevin Spacey, Danny DeVito, and that was all within, you know, well, Travolta didn't show up till the end, but that was all within the first few minutes of the film, and then there were a couple of other little, you know, cameos that popped up later. But you're like, how do you top that? How are you going to do any better than that?
A lot of great people in that film.
Yeah, and it was funny. It was genuinely funny. Can you bring back Fat Bastard? He lost all the weight, from what I understand. I don't, you know, is this going to be Mike Myers just playing a whole bunch of different roles again? And
Could be.
Probably.
And if so, are they going to be good, or are they going to be like Eddie Murphy and Norbit, which was a terrible idea? We don't know. We may never know. And now, don't bother trying to text poor Skippy the hey now, because
It's back.
oh, it is.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
It came
it's
back?
back. It's
All right.
back.
Just in time.
Just in time for Skippy and Jimbo. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
It is Andrew McLean in the line, actually, coming your way next, and then later. April Marian for vacationing.
Yes. April Marian today.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Thank you to her.
Somebody texted me yesterday and said, does she have her own show somewhere? I said, sadly, no. She just fills in all over the state.
All over the place.
She's great for filling in, though. All right, that's it for us. We're out of here. Back tomorrow, dark and early, 6 a.m. Talking to you then. Dixon and Vining.
Bye.
Bye now.